Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad in one of the best Christmas comedies ever, and of course, the most sought after toy, Turbo Man. The Turbo Man action figure. In the movie, it was hard to get. In real life, it was hard to get, but recently, in the last few years, they have released some from Walmart. They actually came from a Walmart exclusive back then when the movie came out in '96, and they still are now. Right here, you could see the side of the box. As we look on the side panel, we will see in detail each character. The artwork for this is absolutely amazing. We'll start right here with Turbo Man. You could see right there how good he looks. The Mentor actually looks way better. They do such a good job where they capture that comic book realism. Here, of course, everyone's favorite sidekick, Booster. And Demon Team 1, 2, and 3. All three members on it. Really cool looking guys. I mean, this would have been a cool cartoon or action figures. And then right here we have a little description, kind of like a motivator for the box. So have it. Here is the back of the box as we see Turbo Man, actual speaking from Jingle All the Way. The details on each thing right here, they show what it does. It actually has the disc shooter. It has the boomerang. It actually has lights that light up on the leg. Each little section is spoken about. And of course, the coveted, most important part, the jetpack. Every superhero needs it. Boba Fett, the Rocketeer. So the list goes on and on. Well, maybe not too far. But yeah, the back of the box looks beautiful. I really like the way they have it. If you break it down, each little section it talks about. And it's voice activated. Right here, the side of the box. Very nice job. It tells by the creator of the toy, Funko. And then at 13 and a half inches. And right here you see Turbo Man flying to the top. And it looks absolutely insane. It looks like a real good comic book. So as we look at the whole front of the box right here, you can see everything it has, just like in the movie. They do it right here. The way Turbo Man looks, kind of looks like a cartoon version of Arnold right there. It's very smooth. And like I said, Walmart exclusive. It still has a sticker on there. I did not remove that. So that is it in its full packaging. Let's look at some closer up before we do. Right here, it actually talks different phrases. And it says right there at the bottom, all the different things. We'll get closer up views of everything before we take off. Right here, here's the top of the box. Turbo Man. And you see that picture of him flying, which actually takes place in the movie itself. Here is the side panel. Like I said, a little closer as you see each character has a brief little story, summary, description on each one, other than the Dementor teams and everyone's favorite sidekick, Booster. But yeah, I mean, look at that. That looks like a really cool, like 80s action from G.I. Joe, Transformers. They did a good job. The artwork, the box is beautiful. Look at the side here. See how he's flying up? You can actually see the detail on him pushing the controls as he swooshes up. This looks like something that they can actually make real. There's the deluxe figure, 13 and a half inches. Here is the back we were talking about. The bright colors, everything pops on it. Turbo Man looks absolutely insane. See how they have details on each section of the character, things that it does, how to turn on and off the lights, how to shoot his disc, how to actually open the jetpack. We'll get close up on the jetpack. Now, I have a figure actually ready for display. Here we go. This is not the one I bought. Here we look at it up and down. I actually have the figure from my son. Here's the jetpack right here. See the details? Look how good that is. Now the back has no detail, but that's where it hooks into Turbo Man, and this actually controls some action when you turn it on. You push the button right there, and the wings will pop. Now, without it being plugged in, no lights, no noise. Right there, as you can see, I'm pointing. That is where the lights will actually light up like an orange flame. It sits nicely right there. Turbo Man, he looks stunning. I really like the way he looks. Here are the three little holes. They're little dots. You don't really pay attention to them, but there is a switch right above his belt. It's everything on the character is blended so well. As you flip it on, now you can see the dots going up and down. It's just a little bit of something to add. As you can see right there, they're green. They're bright green and they go up. At no time in the movie did that happen, but I do like the fact that they add that. If you are someone who plays with them, or even if you want to put it on display, eventually they will go off on their own if nothing has happened with the doll, nothing turned or pushed on. The visor on them is really good. It's see-through, right, but still has a yellow tint. And see how the lights just keep going? It almost pulls it in. It reminds me of like a Christmas decoration. Here's the jetpack itself. That is where you pop it on the back. So when you actually insert it, it hooks into it. See, that's how it looks. It fits so smoothly on the side. You can see the details right here. The light's still going. Let me set them down real quick. This one, like I said, is my son Samuel's. He opened his, while mine is still remained in the box. And we actually keep both of them on display throughout the house during the Christmas season. Right there is the actual spot in the back when it opens up. We're going to try to get it to turn on. Let me click these down because you got to pop them. And then you'll actually see the flame. You'll hear it. I'll do the audio afterwards. But right there you could see the actual flame on it. Right there. See how nice and orange? Sometimes it's yellow and orange. Other times it's just partially orange. But if you just leave it running like that, it'll continue to make the flame flying noises. Let's actually measure and see. Is he 13.5 inches? He's just a tad under 14 inches. So he's actually a little bigger than the height described on the box. But you do get your value for what the box says. Now we're going to actually hear it. You can hear the flame right there going off. That is it. You see how it's flashing underneath his arms? There's the detail on the right side there. You can see there's the lights. You can see where his boomerang actually sits in. Now Samuel's, the problem is Samuel's does not have his. Let me be quiet real quick so you can hear the flame. See that, how it's kind of orangish yellow? It looks really cool. And there it shuts off. After a while it will shut off. But you can see that little hole in the left leg. That is for the boomerang. Here's a side view of him. The detail in it, look at that. The fine artwork. They did a really outstanding job for this. All the way down to the shoes, even the back of the shoes. There's the rocket again. You can see the detail on the helmet. The fine lines, the arms, how you can turn them. The back of the gloves. That's where the boomerang goes. Samuel has it. He couldn't find it. But it almost looks like a 57 Chevy fender on the back. And it's got a little arrow pointing at the bottom. I mean, look at all the work they've done on that. You got the air fan. You got the propeller. The sides. Great detail. Great noise. Let's hear some of the things he has to say.
Beware of evildoers. It's turbo time.
Of course, they have to put that in.
Beware of evildoers.
Yeah, I think there's up to 5 different sayings.
You can always count on me.
That's one of my favorites. See, the rocket goes. Now, while the rocket's on, if you do push the button, he will interrupt the rocket noise to talk. Let's see if we can do that here. Turn off the lights. Turn them back
Good
on.
work, Booster.
Good work, Booster.
You can always count on me.
Did you see the flames as he
Good work,
talks?
Booster.
The flames actually vibrate to the tone of his voice.
It's turbo time.
Yeah, great detail. I mean, they really did an excellent job putting work into this. And there he goes, takes off. So that is it with the Turbo Man action figure in the box, out of the box, full display. It is a must-watch movie for our family every year. It is a tradition in our household. Hope you guys like this video, enjoy it, subscribe, and have a very Merry Christmas.